Yes, I'm Nick Walters, and I work at the Claremore Fire Department. Yeah, so my soon-to-be wife, we're getting married here at the end of this month, and she saw the Facebook post, and she actually submitted a letter stating everything that had happened, you know, with my teeth and everything up to that point, and submitted it in, and then we checked it. She told me about it. We checked it, I don't know, a few days after she'd submitted the letter and saw my name that I needed to call. So I called, and they had me come in to just find out what's going on. Yes, I actually have a flipper tooth that is supposed to be a temporary thing. That's supposed to be like a transitional tooth for a more permanent. And I got that transitional tooth 8 years ago, whenever my tooth got broke. So what happened was I was in between 2 deployments when we were doing some post-deployment reintegration training. And my tooth got broke, went to the dental to get it fixed, and found out I had another deployment coming just like 3 months later after getting back. So I asked what they could do to make sure I wouldn't get taken off my deployment coming up. They gave me this flipper tooth, tried to get some things going, did my deployment, came back, tore my shoulder up during the deployment, and whenever I had come back, they checked it again, found out that what they had done didn't work, and so they tried some other stuff, and then I had to have shoulder surgery, and by the time I finished my shoulder surgery, I was getting out of the military. So yeah, so it's all crooked, it's stained because it's not real, you know, and it's actually, half of it's broken off, the tooth is broke off a couple times, and I've had to super glue it back on, you know, like, so yeah, it'd be nice to have something I didn't have to worry about eating always on my left side, or if I'm out somewhere and I break it, I gotta run to the store and try and super glue it back together before everybody notices that I'm missing, you know, my front tooth. Without having that tooth, my teeth have shifted, and you can tell like that one that whenever they initially measured it, fit in between that space, but over time, over those 8 years, you know, my teeth have shifted, and so that no longer fits, so like one side kicks out further than the other, you know, it's like, almost looks like a snaggle tooth or something, you know, so. Because like, I don't know, just life happens in general, you know, like there's no reason it shouldn't have been fixed, I guess, in 8 years, other than it's just life happens, and I have 2 kids, you know, I'm getting married, and like, you know, everything that comes along with just life in general, it's just like, all right, well, I'll deal with that later, and 8 years later, here we are, you know, trying to deal with it, I guess, you know. And if it wasn't for my wife, then, you know, it might not be getting dealt with anyways. It would just be until either that thing had probably disintegrated away, or like it broke off and I lost it or swallowed it, and then I'd be like, all right, I gotta fix this now, you know.
Hey,
how's it going, man?
good, how are you doing?
You doing good?
I'm doing well, I'm
Watch
doing
yourself, man.
way better now.
You got this, buddy.
Yes.
Way there.
Thank you very much.
Did you
That
send
is
the letter?
incredible. Yes.
No trouble. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
This
When are
would
you
be
ready?
fun. I'm ready whenever we have our wedding on August 1st. So we'll be back August 3rd. And we can do it anytime after that.
Love to have you.
You're
Let's go,
incredible.
man. Love to see how it's going to change.
Yes,
Everything
absolutely.
There, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you very
Thanks
much.
so much. Thanks for your
Thank you.
great
Thank you for
dedication.
choosing me.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
ya. Bye.
Take care.